sorry, the matron of honor. The matron, because she knows best.
You can hang by y'all.
So it's definitely a tough act to follow Dr. King, but I stole most of Brendan's jokes, so I'm feeling pretty good. First off, I want to thank the Kings, Fox, and obviously Mary Beth and Eric for all they've done to host such an amazing weekend. This past year and a half has been challenging for everyone here, but I've seen firsthand how this couple and their parents have always put the health and safety of everyone in this room first. So I just wanted to acknowledge them and thank them for everything they've done. Mary Beth and Eric deserve to finally have this day, and I'm so happy we are all here to celebrate them officially starting their life together. For those of you I haven't been able to meet yet, my name is Kim, and I met Mary Beth 12 years ago on the Bennett Academy tennis courts during varsity tryouts. I'm a year older and was already on the team, but I kept hearing about this red-headed freshman who loved to wear visors, run really loudly, and scream at herself on the court. We had to play a set against each other, and unsurprisingly, the future D1 athlete beat me pretty easily. This is shocking to those who do know me, but I do not take losing well. So I tried to get off the court as fast as possible, but the pesky freshman wouldn't stop talking to me. Little did I know then that that was the most important match I'd ever play, because I ended up walking off the court with the best friend I'd ever have. While most high school girls at the time were off at various parties or dress shopping for an upcoming dance, MB and I usually could be found gossiping at the Naperville Chipotle, where Mary was on a first-name basis with the owner, Santiago. If we weren't at Chipotle, we were smuggling burritos into the movie theater while wearing wolf hats and decorated t-shirts to see the newest Twilight film. Or we were caring for our sea monkeys that we hid in the Bennett girls' bathroom. Needless to say, we were the two coolest girls to ever walk the halls of Bennett Academy. On one rare occasion, we decided to go to Noodles and Company instead of Chipotle, and drafted a plan where we'd one day marry two guys who were also best friends, so we could truly live our best lives. Well, Mary Beth, I say we can check that off our list. We finally got our Cheshire boys. Mary Beth and I have a rare friendship where we actually became closer during the nearly 8 years we lived in separate states, going to our dream colleges and launching our careers. Even though I was always the older one, I found myself constantly looking up to Mary Beth during that time, and I still do. She is one of the most driven, athletic, and intelligent people I've ever met. And if she sets a goal for herself, she exceeds it every single time. It was never a question. She was going to be a D1 tennis player. She was going to get her MBA on the accelerated track. And if she wants to be a CEO someday, I have no doubt she'll get there. But her true gift is her ability to instill confidence in others and lift everyone up around her through her sense of humor, loyalty, and genuine thoughtful nature. She is a once-in-a-lifetime friend. She makes you laugh so hard you can't breathe, but also believes in you when you don't believe in yourself. Awesome. There have been countless occasions when I didn't think I was good enough, athletic enough to win a big match, strong enough to do a long-distance relationship, or smart enough for the new job. But all it took was one conversation with Mary Beth, and she lifted me to a level of confidence I never would have reached alone. I doubt she even realizes how much of an impact she's had in my life. This is awesome. I'm so thankful God put her on that Bennett tennis court with me 12 years ago. I'm a better person because she's my best friend, and I believe everyone deserves to have a Mary Beth in their life. Someone you can share 4 burritos with in one sitting, but also someone you can go to on your most challenging day, knowing she'll be there for you all the same. Naturally, I assumed no one would ever be good enough for Mary Beth, but then I met Eric, about 3 years before they started dating. The first time we met, he was wearing a sweatshirt with goofball written in big letters across the front. And while he definitely lives up to that title, it also was immediately evident to me how much Eric means to everyone who knows him. Before they were dating, I'd often think of Mary Beth whenever I was with Eric, as I usually was laughing just as hard with him as I would be with her. And I could tell that he was just as important to Brendan as Mary Beth was to me. I really wish I could stand up here and say Brendan and I are the reason these two ended up together. And we even tried to introduce them in Boston once, but they truly found each other with the help of a very smooth Snapchat DM from Eric. So while I always knew Eric as Brent's goofball best friend, I think I got to know him much better once he and Mary Beth actually started dating. The four of us were able to hang out so much together on countless trips to Chicago, Cheshire, Hilton Head, and Wisconsin. Many stories from those trips you'll have to find me at the after party to hear. But what means the most to me are all the life conversations we were able to have. And through those, I was able to see how Eric truly would do anything for his family and friends, and especially for Mary Beth. For example, on countless Fridays last summer, Eric would wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., despite going to bed at 3 a.m. because he was playing Call of Duty, and drive Mary Beth and me to the Lincoln Park tennis courts so we could have what we called our 5 a.m. Fridays together, which we looked forward to all week. COVID was a desperate time. While he'd crack a few jokes along the way and have to deal with Norbert going ballistic all morning, he'd take us anyway, and I think that highlights the kind of guy he is. Looking back on the time I've been able to spend with Eric, I honestly view him as the brother I never had. We would play Madden against each other for hours, and let the record show I beat him by 56 points once. We caught our own colony of fish along the dock in Wisconsin. He constantly makes fun of my running shoes because he thinks they look like old woman orthotics. And I'm pretty sure he still hasn't forgiven me for stealing a wide receiver he wanted in our fantasy football draft this year. However, what brings me the most joy is not all of my Madden victories, but the fact that Mary Beth has found her doubles partner for life. And the person I know without a doubt will always be by her, stand by her, ready to take on whatever is on the other side of the net together. But Eric, please keep in mind this tennis analogy is purely metaphorical, because Mary Beth and I will never let you and Brendan win an actual tennis match. In all seriousness, individually, you are two of the best people I have ever known, and I could never accurately describe how much you both mean to me. I've had the absolute honor to watch you two grow together over the past 5 years, and while Brendan and I will always be here if you need us, I couldn't imagine a stronger team entering into this new and exciting chapter. Your relationship started with you living 500 miles away from each other, a distance you both traveled many times without a second thought, even if it was just for one day. Luckily, you live in the same place now, but the effort you both put forth to be there for each other has never waned. You are the two funniest people I know, but I've never seen you smile bigger than when you're looking at or talking about each other. I've seen you challenge each other, learn from one another, love each other unconditionally, and you somehow have managed not to put Norbert back up for adoption, which truly is a miracle. You guys are me and Brendan's quarantine for life, and it is truly a dream to be standing up here today celebrating you. I love you guys. I wish you all the love and happiness in the world. So if you could please raise a glass to Mary Beth and Eric.
Jimmy!
Hey, beautiful.
I hope you got all that. Did you get all that?
Well, this is
You better